me, a Mario. I'm not a Mario. But hi, good morning. Hello, hello. Hope your voice is feeling better. Well, it depends on the sound, and it sounds pretty great. So I can say that it's good.
Your butt is so pretty.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for the gifted. I honestly, at this point, I do not know how to count. I think, okay, wait. Yeah, we're currently at like what, 600 or something at this point? 605? 604, 5-ish. So, yay for that one. I haven't gifted much here, mostly bits. Yeah, it's all good, it's all good. I mean, we're done with the goal, so there's really nothing much to do at this point. We are just here to yap, have fun, and spend the last couple days of the celebration, and then it's just gonna be normal streams after. By normal streams after, it's gonna be the same, but a little bit less of the hours. Well, it depends. It's either gonna be less of the hours or more of the hours. I don't know. But what I can say is that, okay, regarding the partner push that I was planning on doing, because apparently, from what I'm looking at my data, it's saying that we're not reaching it, even though our view numbers are not actually equating that, because our view numbers makes it so that we are being watched a lot, and those numbers are only when you have about 75 or higher. So the thing is with that one is that we are reaching partner numbers, is that it's not being calculated properly. So yeah, Twitch being a little bit fucky-wucky right now, so because of it being a little bit fucky-wucky, we are yeah, it's gonna be a real doozy. There actually is more to do. Hit the secret 1,000 sub goal. You know what, chat? If we somewhat hit 1,000, I'll commission a 3D model if we ever get to it. I doubt that though, but sure. But something to entice you guys, a number to entice you guys. But that's not gonna happen. Anyway, time to ray on that beat. Perhaps. Twitch being twitchy, like always. But here's hoping that it does get fixed, because it's not just me that's having this problem. Again, every one of the top content creators are also having problems with these. So I'm not the only one struggling. It's everyone in the space that is struggling with this problem. And the answers are really vague, and I don't really want to jump to conclusions, but all I know is that there's something wrong, and the numbers are not equating that. I don't know why, but a lot of things having to be sliced in half is truly fucked. So, yeah, I think around November is probably a good way where we can start doing a partner push because of how much the numbers have been really fucked. I will have to focus more on doing more content on other platforms such as YouTube. So if in any case, you guys will probably see more shorts, maybe a little bit long-form videos, but mostly shorts because shorts does a lot, surprisingly. And with shorts, we are having to hit a lot of things. So here's hoping that we can, at some point, hit the hee hee ha ha, you know, partner, eligibility for partner, because we are getting there. We are kind of halfway for getting there, so that would be pretty nice. That would be pretty cool. It'd be having to earn for YouTube, and then after that we can have ads or so here and there. And we are genuinely quite close, so I'm surprised. So just a little bit more, we can reach that one. It's probably a weird Twitch thing, like always, yeah. Let's go 1,000 gifted, 3D model confirmed. That's just if. That's a huge if, but I told you guys. Because I missed a day, I don't know how that'll equate, but maybe it's a good thing because that means you guys will just have to stop gifting. Because after this week, the entire goals thing is going to be done. We are going to start doing most of the goals starting next week. I'll try to work around with my schedule, because there are days, I think about 3 days in this month where I will be gone due to personal reasons. Other than that, though, yeah, I'm just gonna put that one there. I'm looking through my schedule, just in case, but a lot of things here that I have to double check with. But I can do the Ring Fit one, I can do the ASMR one, I can do a lot of the stuff there immediately. I just have to schedule them properly, but I want to finish, let's just say Clear Obscure, I want to finish that because I really, really feel like I'm close. I just have to maybe grind on my own time if I really want to level up to the highest degree. But I feel like I could be over-leveled a little bit, but I really do want to... Oh, I gotta over-level a little bit, so it's going to be a little bit easier when we get to it. When we get to final boss fights or something like that. And I also want to get more Pictos because I feel like there's more that I have not gotten. And I want to get as much as I can. Or maybe getting, like, double or copies of some other Pictos, because some Pictos would be amazing for other characters, but I haven't gotten around to look through for all of them. So maybe around, you know, next week, I'll probably grind on my own time, and then when I show you guys, it's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna be either a bit over-leveled, or leveled enough, or having enough Pictos so we can actually grind on stream. Who knows? Let's see how that goes. My favorite month, my favorite holiday, Thanksgiving! The canvas shall be conquered once and for all. The canvas? Wavy canvas. Good morning, Ray. Good morning. Hi, everybody. Hi. A rare just chatting stream for maybe 2 hours or so. Maybe 3. Who knows? But yeah, I might do a 1 hour, 3 hour yapping session, then we can start playing game. But I just want to do yapping. I feel like it's been a while since I did proper, you know, yapping. I haven't done much yappings, like, at all, so I want to do my best. I want to do my best in having to yap again, because I feel like I haven't yapped in a while. Also because I lost my voice yesterday, so I gotta yap. I didn't get to talk as much yesterday. I just rested for the entirety of that day. So, yapping for today seems like a good idea. Yapping is a good thing. Yapping takes away my ability to think at times. Well, not really. I still have to think, because I have to know which letters comes first, or which words comes first. I don't know what I'm yapping about at this point. We do love the yap sessions. Well, I am told of being a good white noise for some people, so if I'm just a continuous white noise, then I think that's just a good thing. I think I really do see that as a compliment, because if I'm the type of person that you can hear in just the background of just listening to maybe like you know, a streamer while you're playing a game, I think that's a good thing. I don't know. What's the word? I think that could be preference. I believe that's like preference, because I'm the type to listen to streamers or content creators that I can just have on my background rather than just listening like actively, if that makes sense. Having to watch something while, you know, having to play a game when I want to play a game, but I have to actively listen. I think the only one where I actively listen is probably the new campaign for Critical Role. Campaign 4, if you guys have not watched the first episode, I highly recommend watching it. If you guys are into D&D and Critical Role, then I highly recommend Campaign 4 because so far it's been intriguing. What day is it today? It's Mean Girls Day? Well, time zone-wise. Anyway, for reals now, what do you do on your free time? Well, a lot of things. I draw, I game, I do some work stuff, but I circle around most of them. I do my best to actually take a break though, because I've been mostly streaming for however long already today, or, no, not today, however long this entire week has been, which is 6, 7, 8 hours on a consistent basis. So because of that being the thing, you know, I have to make sure that I properly take breaks. If I don't take breaks, I'm bleh. But I mostly game. I mostly game if I really wanna chill and use my free time for my own self. I try my best to also draw as much as I can. I mostly do sketches, but I don't really show them. I think I mostly do farming games specifically, so that's a good thing. So I know, chill farming game. I love my chill farming games. You're very, very nice. It is nice hearing you talk. I appreciate that. Thank you. Who put in the horny? How dare you? How dare you put in the horny? Mika, how dare you? How could you? Yap sessions are the best. I feel like I don't do a lot of them, so that's why I am doing them now. I think when I was a little chibi me, I didn't get to do a lot of it because, I don't know, I feel like I'm not that great with yapping when I got back to being, I guess, a little tiny chibi. I guess I just wanted to focus on gaming because I didn't want to think of having to just yap, or I think having attachments to it or whatever is in line with the yapping that made me not want to do it for a little bit. But now I think I'm okay with having to yap now. But perhaps. Perhaps I'm now good with the Yappanomics. After the long time of not having to do so. It is, I'm surprised people like listening to your voice while either sleeping or doing something else, since your voice is lovely and the screams are not soothing. To those who think that the screams are soothing, you guys have a problem. If you guys think that my screams are soothing. When the screams of Candace Flynn are soothing to you, you have a problem. Truly a problem. I don't know. I really do like the fact that people like my voice, because as somebody who is not that, I guess, cheery with my voice, or not that, confident with it, I'm glad that people like it. I did not think that people would like my voice, but then again, I can understand what they mean when they say like, oh, it's calming, it's nice, it's chill, it's something you can listen to in the background. I think like that's a huge compliment. So thank you guys for having to either put me on the background or listen actively, or whichever it may be. So yeah. Hey, sorry, working on PC. I'll be listening. All good, all good. I mean, that's what it is. Lurk Wells. Also, work on your PC well. I hope nothing breaks, because I'm not a tech sav, and I feel like everyone in my community knows. I think that's one of the things I didn't get to talk about while on debut, is like, oh, my birthday, or like my name, or like what languages I talk about and all that stuff. But I feel like people already know me. Kind of wink, nudge, not in that way, but you know what I mean with like, I feel as though that quote unquote people know me, or that because I've already debuted as a little me before, I already did the extensive, here is my name, here is my likes, here are my dislikes, and what are the languages I speak and all that stuff, and this is my birthday. And I know that there are a lot of people here that are new that probably do not know my birthday or what languages I speak, but and you are? Who am I? Truly, who am I? I wonder. Who am I, chat? I wonder. Who am I today? Who am I? I wonder. But yeah. For those who don't know when my birthday is, it's at December 20. to December 20th, and it's really, really close. I'm a December baby. I'm a December little baby. Yes, yes, yes. So it's close to Christmas. It's incredibly close to Christmas, actually. That's why, like, I don't know what to do with my birthday at times, because I'm debating on whether, like, oh wait, should I stream on that day or should I not stream on that day? Because sometimes I want to go outside on my birthday or not really. But I do plan on having to do my birthday after. Like, because I live in the future, I could technically do my birthday on the 21st and you guys would still be celebrating my birthday at the 20th. So that's something I could do. And, you know, having to do my birthday on the after rather than on the day because it's gonna be 19 for you guys, so. I think that makes more sense. You sound shockingly familiar. Sound shockingly familiar, you say. Shockingly familiar. I wonder what that means. Do I sound familiar now? Do I sound incredibly familiar now? Oh god, I swear I'm just a dum-dum. Just a dum-dum deep down or something like that. What language is he speaking? I wish I could understand. It's called English and it's a very difficult language. Well, whoever you are, I'm ecstatic to be here. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to those who know me, to those who don't know me. But yeah, I'm very happy though with the fact that I finally got around to what's the word? I finally got around to stream again after so long because again, I have been gone for so long.
You're limping.
I have been gone for so long and I have no idea how I would be received. I told you guys this when we were playing Hades. Well, before I played Hades and stuff, but that's one of the things that I was afraid about. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Thank you for the head pats. Yeah, that is one of the things that I was afraid about because I was afraid that people would probably not receive it well. And, you know, that's also one of the reasons why I didn't want to do a big debut or something like, or like have, not technically a big debut, but like having to debut it because I'm like, will people even go? Will people even be here? Will you know, will people even watch me? But seeing like the views and seeing the amount of people and seeing, you know, my friends having to support me, it's just insane that I was missed at all. Like, truly. That shocked me. Like, I don't know. If I look through the numbers and everything like that, I'm like, oh my god, wait. People actually do miss me. It's crazy. Like I told you, you're very well loved. Oh, don't worry, all of Reddit missed you. Well, the ones who knew, the ones who knew. The ones who knew. I will say though, I haven't gotten around to actually post a lot on Reddit as well as on YouTube. I plan on having to do it consistently next week. By posting, I mean posting like, oh, I'm currently live. You guys you guys can hop on in on either Twitch or YouTube. Feel free to hop on in on both. I don't really mind. Support is support, and I appreciate them all the same. But I feel like having to spread, let's just say, the channel a lot as much as possible will help out in having to do partner push later on in the month. Because with October having to be the way it is at the moment with Twitch stuff, I think it's much better if we do the partner push around, you know, next month instead. And wait for Twitch to fix whatever they need to fix because it's been really janky. It's been really fucky-wucky. So, it is what it is. You sweet summer child, of course people did miss you. I love how you guys are saying already, like, oh yeah, people miss you. Why won't you believe it? Because I don't know, man. I didn't think people would. That's just the thing. I'm like, I'm not who I was before, and people would probably not like that, you know? Yeah, I miss watching this person who just started streaming. Yeah. Just started streaming like a week ago or something like that. Ha ha ha. Like this last weekend, Sunday, just started. I still see people on YouTube asking about you and still looking. Oh, that's sweet. That's really, really sweet. I didn't think that there would be still. I didn't, but that was because I was in the know. You were already in the know. That's true. You were already mostly in the know. I think there were only like a couple that probably knew where I went most of the time.
You're limping.
Yeah, just checking people are still posting hearts in that one old Gen chat as recently as this morning. Oh, my heart bleeds. No. My heart bleeds for them. I wish, oh, I wish they're okay. I hope they're okay. I hope that whatever they are currently doing, they're okay. And well, I don't know how we can somewhat tell them that like I'm okay, because I'm sure most of them will probably ask like I hope they're okay. I hope they're chilling and vibing. I hope there's a way for them to know that like yes, I am okay. Most people know just by random follow, the others because of Joel and Roya. That's true, that's true. I feel like slowly, in a way, I'm like resurfacing because of me having to just collab with friends. Even though I'm just collabing with them just in general and for funsies, that's what I'm mostly doing. I'm not doing it for like, oh wait, I'm gonna like get noticed or something because I keep collabing with them. No, I'm just collabing with them because I like them. I like them and they're my friends. Why would I collab for them for any other reason? I mentioned that you were doing better a little while ago. Aw, thank you, Noble. I appreciate that one. Thank you, thank you. I am doing a bit better. Much better, actually. I think the healthiest I've been in the past couple days or so. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing right there. Having to be like the most healthiest at times, but it's wild. It really is wild how people still say that they miss me. I don't know, like, it's really weird. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you. I've been feeling better the most, I think, this entire month than I have in, like, this entire year. So, you know, this year having to be the most wildest and craziest for me, while also being a lot of learning experiences along the way. I think it's a good thing because having to learn new things or having to experience new things, whether good or bad, helps you in the long run. It really did help me in some cases, so I think that's really, really good. Lovers. But yeah, I appreciate every one of you guys, so thank you again for having to follow or having to watch me or having to just listen to me yap or doing whatever. But honestly, I really am just happy that I got back, because I told Roy about this because they congratulated me a few days ago after debut and told me like, hey, I'm very, very proud of you that you got back and you're doing the thing that you're, you know, most happiest with. And I confess saying like, honestly, I kind of doubt on wanting to go back, because I was debating if I really should go back, you know, streaming and continuing streaming stuff, because I don't know how well I would be received. Again, the doubts were just very, very strong. Like my self-confidence was truly beaten and battered up in the start of the year so much that I had like this thought of just having to whoosh, disappear into the unknown. Yeah, the one day you were gone felt like a year. Guys, I was gone for a day. Is that really that bad? I love how I was just gone for just one day. For just one day, and you guys already thought it was a year. I don't know about that, gang. I feel like I've been gone for way longer than just a year at other times, and you guys are saying that for just one day. Maalala mo kaya VTuber edition? That's a wild reference, but only those that are Filipino that can understand that one. Truly, truly a wild statement, one would say. But yeah, it's been a wild ride. It's been a crazy, crazy ride. I'll probably make a video by the end of the year having to discuss what this year has been for me, because I feel like it's good to have those. Damon, hello! Welcome in, hello! I'm just talking about to chat how much I'm surprised that people miss me, how surprised I am that people support me, and how surprised I am that debut went well at all. I love how I'm saying that now, despite seeing the success that it did bring, but imposter syndrome is a very strong thing, and I felt that the moment I debuted the first time, if you guys know what I'm saying. Debuted when I was very, very blue. Yeah, it's very, very strong. It's been 6 generations ago. It's been 6 generations. Truly, 6 generations, and I'm still feeling it. I don't know, I feel like that'll never leave, because it's wanting to reach that level of new skills or new power-ups, but it's the self-confidence that kind of batters you down along the way. It had been so long. It had been a very, very long time. A very, very long time. Yes. I think too long of a time now at this point. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Ohayo. Ohayo minna. Good morning. But yeah. We're just talking about that, and I plan on having to... Oh god, I already lost my train of thought because I went down to it. But yeah. Hopefully we can get around to actually do more fun stuff and, you know, not let my self-confidence or imposter syndrome make me fumble. That's fair, but I'm glad you're back. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. I'm just very glad that it went well because of the doubts that I just had creeping up behind me as the days were approaching, or when I didn't want to maybe do marketing at the start because I don't know. But I'm just surprised that people enjoyed and liked my content at all. We got like 1,000 subscribers like a few days ago, and then we're nearly there with 3,000. We're like 300 or so, or 240 followers away from 3,000. And we're also getting close to 1,000 followers on Twitter. So actually a lot of things are happening, and a lot of milestones are being reached. And I have no idea how that's happening, but it's happening. Thankfully, I already am doing a celebration stream, so that means I don't have to stack up a lot of milestone celebration streams. I do plan on doing, well, because there's already a 24-hour stream on the way, I think we can celebrate some other things here and there. Like, let's just say if we get 3,000 or so, I can probably get the celebration there with the 24 hours. No goals, because we've already done goals already this month. I don't want you guys to go overboard and doing more goals, especially because I've already told you guys that you guys do not need to do that. I appreciate it, but we have already finished the goals, so we do not need to go over like 600, 5 or 6 or whichever at this point is. I know we're at the 600 mark. Well, if you ever doubt yourself or lose confidence, will knock those doubts out of you. Ah, I appreciate that. Thank you. I have a lot of my friends that truly just beat up the self-doubts and imposter syndrome brain little crumbs. More! No more. We're not gonna have any more. We're done, okay? You guys have tomorrow, up until tomorrow, and that's already the last day. There is no fucking way we're reaching 1,000 or more. There is no way. I know I say that like, oh, if you reach 1,000, I'm gonna commission a 3D model. No, it's not gonna happen. So you guys can just sit tight, hang tight. We're just gonna have fun for the last 2 days for the celebration stream. You got that? You got that. Good. Still scared to make goals. I put out one. It's a very, very tough goal, and that's gonna be very, very hard to achieve and also impossible. So I'd rather you guys not attempt it at this point because we're already done. We're done, and I don't need to count anymore. And that's the good part about this. I don't need to count anymore. Yes. You and Joel are definitely my comfort streamers. Just good vibes. Aww, thank you. Love how you're watching mom and dad. The wife and husband, both ex-wife and ex-husband. That sounds like a challenge. Well, Damon, it's an impossible challenge, and no one can do that. So, I recommend to not attempting it, because if you guys attempt it, that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea for attempting it. So no, it's not a good idea. Don't attempt it. It's too much money. Also, I made it impossible for a good reason. Why do you think I made it impossible? It's so that you guys won't do anything. And I also don't wanna, I don't wanna count, okay? I'm done counting. Counting is tiring. 600 is good, but 700 sounds way better. Spectre, no. And no, bad idea. It's a bad idea. We're here to just yap, guys. We're just yap. We're not here to break any goals. We're not here to do anything. We're just here to have good vibes and yap and talk about random bullshit. Imagine already earning a 3D model on debut. You know what? If we somehow do that, I'll just stop. I'll just stop doing goals. I'll stop doing these types of events for like a year or something. But no, that's not gonna happen. So let's just Bing chilling. Yeah, but John Wick was given the impossible task, but he went. But that's just John Wick. That's John Wick, chat. I'm just Andrea. I'm just a little tiny burb doing little tiny things. So there's a difference. John Wick is John Wick. I'm not John Wick. I'm just a little burb. Man, it would be a shame if someone's finger slipped. Yeah, I love what you guys are saying, as if someone will actually do that. No, there won't be. So you guys can just sit down, vibe, chill while we talk about whatever the heck we want to talk about. Like, I don't know, the weather. No, wait, that's just tiny small talk that seems very, very bleh. Why would I talk about the weather? I don't think I'm the type to talk about the weather when I first introduce myself to somebody. I think I don't do small talk, chat. I think I mostly am the type to do like long conversations. And I think that's one of my problems. Or, well, not really a problem. Maybe. I don't think it's really a problem, but sometimes I think it's a problem. Could be a problem, not really. The weather, well, it does rain sometimes. That's true, but I think having to have that as a conversation starter is a bad thing, because why would you talk about the weather? Like, truly. Why would you talk about the weather? I think talking about the weather is pretty meh. Compared to like, hey, how are you? How are you doing today? Or like, how's your day been? What's your day like? Getting to truly know them, I think, is one of the best ways into, you know, into learning a person or meeting somebody new, rather than having the opener of like, how's the weather? Because I don't know. I don't think I can do small talk. I feel like there are times where there is small talk, but I'm preferably the type to talk about deep things, like, oh, what made you turn out the way that you did, or what type of thing got you to this point, or I know, having those deep talks, because I think it's rare for people to be that vulnerable with each other. Your butt is so pretty. Okay, Spect, thank you for the 10. Oh my god. Oh no. This is
I'm in danger.
That's correct. Oh, you know what? It's just a 10. It's just a 10, so it's 615 or 616 or 614. I don't know. We're in that number at this point. I don't care about counting. That's okay. We're okay. It won't do much. It won't hurt me. A 10 won't hurt me. We're okay. Oh my gosh. The New York Knicks will be 2026 NBA champions? Are they? I don't watch the NBA. My family does. Well, I think my dad's side does, but I don't watch it. I don't think I ever got around to actually watch that type of thing, ever. Tiny, yes, but everyone is still full of responsibility, and we're here to support you and your possibilities. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. But remember when I say, spend responsibly. Remember to spend responsibly. Spend responsibly. If you don't spend responsibly, I don't know. You guys will live in the cardboard box, and that's not a good place to live in. So remember to spend responsibly. Don't spend irresponsibly, because that's a different thing. Well, that's the hard part. Steam sale, you know. Okay, well that's the thing. Like, that's fine. That's fine. If you guys use your money for the autumn sale, that's okay, because you guys are using that money for yourselves. You're not throwing it to somebody. Like, I truly believe that having to spend money for yourself is much better than having to spend money for streamers at some point, especially if you don't have enough, or don't you know, you want to but you can't, and that's okay. Because there are times that I'm like, man, I wish I could subscribe, or I wish I could help out and give subs, or, you know, support in some way that can help out, even just a tiny little bit. Just a tiny little bit. But it's hard because, you know, you don't get to do that a lot of the times. I think I rarely do that. I think the only one that I actively get to do that for was probably Joel. sisters, if that makes sense. If you know what I mean to say. That, yeah. Subscribe to them. And I think I've only been subscribed to like 3 people. Actively, I believe. Also, we just need 17 more for 900. No, we don't. Guys, we're only at 600 or so. You guys are forgetting the numbers. I know I said that I don't like counting, but here's the thing. I still remember how many we are currently at some point. So, we are currently at 600. There's, you know, just, it is what it is. Like a monster train for only $250? That's insane. I keep mixing Jewel with Jewel Pile. What? From Arrowhead Games? Oh! Yeah, we're talking about Joel. Ex-husband Joel. Who needs food when you got Monster Train? What even is Monster Train? What are you guys yapping about Monster Train? What even is Monster Train? What the heck? Some banger games on the Steam sale? Yeah, I've seen a couple. But I don't think I plan on buying one for the Steam sale at the moment. Because if I'm looking through Steam right now, there isn't much games that I want to get, if that makes sense. Or the ones that I like is not on sale. Not fully on sale at the very least. Yeah, there are some in my wish list. I could definitely buy Yakuza. I think one of my friends already has the game. Yeah, one of my friends already has this game, so I don't really need to buy Yakuza anymore. I could get Supermarket Sim, because I never actually played the original Supermarket Sim. I like supporting my Kami Aoshi, and I appreciate that, but you know, treat yourselves, guys. Treat yourselves. Why not treat yourself to something nice, you know? Game is not on sale, but have you heard of Sonic Racing Crossworlds? I have, and I've seen a lot of people talk about it, but I haven't heard much reviews about it. But yeah, all I know is that, like, so far, the reviews for this has been pretty good. And people are playing this more than playing Mario Kart World, which I think is hilarious. I truly believe that those that are in PC or accessible for a lot of things on PC gets received a lot more recognition and love because everybody can play it compared to like, oh, I need a Switch 2 where I can't play most of the games because they're locked. Oh, wait, another thing as well, chat. The Pokemon ZA trailer also got out recently. I haven't watched it yet. I could watch it for later. But so far, it seems pretty good from what I'm hearing, so that's great. Also, I love how Atlas games are currently on sale. Oh, that's nice. But I already bought like a lot of the stuff on the Atlas sale, so that's good. That's good. Treated myself to making a certain burp happy with love and support. Well, that and Wawa. Aw, thank you. I appreciate the 10. Thank you so much for that one. I feel like MMORPG's Guild Wars 2 is free and you can get most of the expansions for cheap. Oh, dang. I think like the thing is though is that I don't have time for MMOs. I do plan on getting back to MMOs, but my all-time problem with MMOs or getting back or trying them again is that do I have the time? Because I stream most of the time. I stream for like what? 5, 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours of the day. And yeah, I don't know. It's trying to find the time. Trying to find the time to always play games that I wanna play offline. Cause there's not a lot of games that, let's just say, I can play offline. There are some that I'd rather play online and show you guys like my reactions and stuff, like some horror games or some first-time games or other story-driven games here and there that I think would be good to just keep as memories. But that's just my thing though. It is what it is. My bad, got the count wrong. To be fair, I'm currently distracted. Gotta get back working on the PC. I'll be back. All good. MMORPGs just burn me out at this point. Just need something quick and ready to play. That's valid. That's pretty valid. I don't know. I think before, when I was younger, I definitely would love to play all the new MMOs or playing very old MMOs before. But nowadays, no. I don't think I can play MMOs that take a while to get me comfortable into the game where I get into nearly to the end game. Like, I want to do Final Fantasy XIV, but my problem with it is that it's so much time and it's so much like dialogue to read that I'd rather play 16, restart 16 after losing 8 or so hours of my progress. I'll never forget that. 16, you will be dead to me because of that, but it is what it is. I have to remember how much hours I lost, because if not, then I don't know, I feel like I'm betraying myself if I don't remember. But yeah, it's truly about time that I don't have for when I'm playing MMOs. I'd rather be playing, let's just say, an actual story-driven game instead, because a story-driven game is like, well, not really an MMO. It's a single player where you can learn the story without having to do a lot of the things in between. You have a balance about a battle and character growth and everything else, I would say. Yeah, 14 looks fun, but so much time sink. Yes, so much time sink. I think those that are very much into 14 now are the ones that have played at the start, or at the start, mostly. Or when they started when there wasn't a lot of expansions. Compared to now where there are so many expansions with the game that, I don't know, man. I don't know if I have time. Too much time that I have to use for a lot of things. Question, was there any retro games you wanted to play but never got to? Ooh, Castlevania. Castlevania, definitely. Castlevania is one of the retro games that I never got around to play, so I hope I get to play that one. Other than Castlevania, I still have to play, old games, specifically being, I guess, Ace Attorney, that one. I never got to play them, so that'd be really, really nice. Story game sounds like Mass Effect Trilogy. Story games are really good, though. I feel like one of the best story games out there definitely is like Final Fantasy, Nier Automata, God of War, Uncharted. Those story games are delicioso. Same goes with Clair Obscur. Even though you are mostly doing, I guess, grinding a lot at the side because it's turn-based, story-driven games are such a good trait for when you just want to turn off your brain and kind of just play a game, figure out the story a little bit, use a little bit of your brain, but then turning it off. Because it's just muscle memory at that point, or something like that. Yeah, MMOs take so long to get started. Yeah, to get started up. So yeah, Final Fantasy. Ever played Final Fantasy Tactics before? I have not. I have not played Tactics before. The only Final Fantasy I've ever played was 10, 7, 15, and 16, but I never actually got to finish 16 or continue because game hates me and decided to delete my save. So that was a pretty sad time for when it happened because I was so excited. I was so excited to play the next part or the next couple hours of my time to just play 16. And then it just deleted my save. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to start Rebirth. And I did. I haven't continued it because I was busy playing Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. So, yep. Farming games does a lot for me. I love farming games. I'll never not do farming games. I like story games, but my ADHD struggles so hard with them. I get that, yeah. That's pretty valid. It's pretty hard having to focus when, let's just say, you are very jittery or restless at times. Story-based games are great, especially the games that fly under the radar. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I think, like, Dave the Diver's story is pretty nice so far. Even though it's bizarre and wild, the game does a lot of things that are... I don't know. The game does a lot of things that are, like, amazing. Amazingly, like... amazingly unique to them, to the game. And I hope I get around to hopefully finish it as well. Because I think the game is pretty fast. I don't know. I feel like I can finish this game in just a couple of hours, or after 2 streams, I think it's done. For Clair Obscur, though, I am very, very close. I can feel it. I can feel it, chat. I'm so close. I'm there. The Paintress is, like, accessible. I can defeat them now. I can defeat the Paintress. And then after that, the game ends? Question mark? I believe. But I feel like it won't. I feel like there's way more to it that I'm not understanding. Like, what happens after the Paintress dies? Is it done? Is everything just done? I mean, I hope so. That'd be really nice to find out. Yeah, that save being lost is a real gut punch. It's 8 hours. It's 8 hours. That's the thing that I hate. If you guys have ever like lost a save that's like 8 hours long or so, then it's really a gut punch because you've lost 8 hours of your time. And I understand for people saying like, oh, it's just a game, you've lost 8 hours, you can get that back, but like, you want to continue what happens next rather than doing those 8 hours again. Like, I don't understand people saying like, oh, like you can just get it back. I'm like, I lost 8 hours. I want to do the next story. You're just saying that I can just get it back. I'm like, what do you mean? Ace Attorney is fun, but sometimes it's so long it hurts, and sometimes it's dragged out for no reason. Like you're arguing a court case, and Edgeworth says, I was chewing gum on Friday, and extends the game by another 2 hours. Well, it is a story-driven game, and by story-driven, it is very, very dialogue-heavy. You will be reading a lot of the times. So much, actually. So, yeah. Streamings are hard for me because I have really bad ADHD. That's valid, that's really valid. I had a game do this already, and that's painful. Truly painful. I think having to somewhat sit through an entire story-driven game takes a lot. I think that's one of the reasons why I decided to... What's the word? I decided to play God of War or so in just one sitting. Well, quote-unquote one sitting. I didn't get to do so. I think it was a two-parter. But I did manage to finish the game after that one stream to just do it in one sitting. Having to do it in just one sitting, of course, is like very, very hard. It's very, very hard because, of course, you take bathroom breaks, of course you do this, of course you do that, but having to play the entirety of a game in just one sitting is like very, very hard to do. I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't gotten around to do it in a while. Because it's hard to just sit and play that game for 8 or so hours or more. I remember having to play that, oh god, if I remember correctly, it's like 18 hours. I was streaming for 18 hours. I was streaming for 18 hours that time, and that's crazy. I lost a save that were 50 hours long. It's such a pain. God, imagine losing your Animal Crossing save and all of your villagers and everything like that, all of the, you know, all the improvements you had with the island, and the save is just gone. Oh, that'd be a gut punch. That would be such a, oh, that'd be such a bad thing. I don't think I'll ever pick up the game again. If I ever lost my Animal Crossing save, I won't ever pick it up again. I'm just done. I won't even attempt or try at that point, because that would be too tiring to just re-grind all over again. Oh, welcome in. Hello, Zeno. Hi, Zeno Gordon. I hope I'm saying your name right. I hope I'm saying Zeno right, because that's how I know how to say Zeno. Because I think it's the only pronunciation I ever heard of with Zeno, so I hope I say it right. So thank you. And whoever pinpointed, you know, the note baka, fuck you. Fuck you. To reset 8 hours, you need to wait a long time before restarting. I know, it's a pain. It's a pain! I got to meet the voice actor for Kratos from God of War. He was so nice. 2018? Is it the 2018 Kratos? If so, that is amazing. Christopher Judge? You met Christopher Judge? Bro! Oh my god! Wait, that's such an honor though. That's insane. How did you meet them? How did you meet Christopher Judge? Was it at a convention? I don't know if they do conventions or stuff. Because I don't know how voice actors in most games do. Like, do they actually do conventions and go, or do they go to certain like meetups or something, or when it's mostly just about the game, like the release of it? Does that usually happen? I don't know, because it's really rare, I believe. Dude, that happened to me. I actually wanted to die when I lost my Animal Crossing save. Oh no, jeez. Oh, did you regrind everything again? Did you pick up the game, or did you just give up? Because I would be the type to give up at that point. Yes, he signed my axe. He was so happy with it. Oh, it's so cute. That's adorable. Oh my god, that's so nice. I hope you have that, like, you know, framed or encased. Because, oh, what I would give to have Christopher Judge sign something of God of War related to me. God, that'd be really nice. How's the Elba series? Elba series, I actually recently rewatched Jacksepticeye's, Sean specifically, Let's Play or playthrough of God of War again. God of War 2 specifically. I plan on rewatching 1 again. 1 and then 2 again, because I like having to watch Jack play God of War. But God of War is also just a game that I grew up with, and I was pretty much, what's the word? I I should not have played it when I was young because, let me tell you, when I was watching my uncle play it at a young age, I was like, oh, violence, and then I believe I also got to watch the circle thing as well, and I was very confused why the screen moved and everything like that. But my uncle just did not care. He was just like waiting for, just staring at the screen for like a few, and then like immediately started moving. That was a weird time. That was a weird time for little Rhea. But yeah, watched and played God of War when I got my PlayStation 2 afterwards, and then sooner or later started playing the rest of the other games. I think I played God of War 3 when we had a PlayStation 3 or 4, I think. And then now having to play God of War with my PlayStation, which is a wild thing to say because I never thought I'd get one, a PlayStation, and two, playing God of War 2018 and having Ragnarok as well on my shelf of games. Truly a wild time. Yeah, he signed my axe to boy. Yay! That's so cute. That is adorable. Now you have to meet Sunny Soljic, so it's like, you know, the perfect duo. You're gonna have the perfect duo. That's so epic. It's really epic. The side quest of having to press the funny circle button. Yes. But I think one of the most iconic things was definitely the punch your father button. You know, the QTE for having to punch your father a lot was a wild time when I got around to play it. Truly a wild time. Also the abandon your daughter QuickTime event. That too. That was a pretty sad thing to happen when I got to it. But yeah, I think I clicked immediately. And not having to care about the daughter. Which I did not mean to. But I think it was the the fate of the world is up to me, and like Elysium would be destroyed if I don't do jack shit. So I immediately press circle and it's like, all right, bye. Goodbye, little tiny daughter. Oh, it was a menace, I swear. Crazy QT out of context, because it is. Like when I tell you like, oh, beat up your father QuickTime event, or abandon your daughter QuickTime event. I wish I was lying, but they're true. You know what I mean when I say, oh, beat up your father QuickTime event, abandon your daughter QuickTime event, and pressing circle once. You guys know what I mean with that one specifically. Oh, thank you for the follow! Welcome in! Hi! Hello! I'm just here yapping, vibing, chilling with my community, and after we yap, we're gonna play some games. I think maybe I'll yap for like 1 more hour, and then we can go on and start playing game. I'm debating whether I should do Order 13 first or Helldiver first. Or play Hades 2. Because let me tell you, I'm very much addicted to playing Hades 2. I just want to keep continuing playing the game. I just want to keep fighting. I just want to keep fighting Kronos and fighting, you know, fighting the top side, because it's very, very cool, and I want to see. Yeah, poll it. I think, okay, that's true. We can set up a poll and see which one of you guys want to play which games first. Because, yeah, I have a lot of free time today, and tomorrow is going to be the collab, and it's also going to be the last day, so we're going to cherish tomorrow as well as much as we can. And, yeah. Hopefully I don't cry tomorrow, because this week has been a wild ride, and it's been amazing, and the fact that, you know what, the fact that we may not have started the proper partner push because of Twitch being weird and fucky-wucky, the fact that technically my numbers having to be sliced means that we are hitting partner numbers already makes me happy. So technically, we're already on the way to partner. It's just a Twitch, it's fucked. So, you know, it is what it is. We just have to make sure and wait for the fix, and then we can continue on our partner push and being chilling as one does. But yeah, it's crazy. It's wild that we can already get around to one getting partner. So if the Twitch numbers aren't this fucked, and this entire week has just been a wild ride so far that I don't know. I'm just happy. Thank you guys so much for everything. And I know I keep saying it, but I want to make sure that I always keep on saying it. It's currently filler time for Helldivers 2 until it's mid-October. Yeah, that's the thing, like, I don't think there's anything crazy at the moment for Helldivers, so yeah. I don't know if that's why I was debating if I should play it or so today, because is there anything new for Helldivers to do? Will there be some fun time with Helldivers? I don't know. Hopefully they fix it soon. Hopefully. Hopefully not quick though, because if we somewhat do get partner and I'm like, I have to plan the uncapped subathon and how that'll go. I think if we do get partner this year, before the end of the year, then I'll plan it for next year or so. Yeah, I'll plan it for next year, for when we get the hee hee ha ha partner. So that'll be a fun time. It'll be a fun time to do the uncapped subathon. Oh hey, new goal, but that's only if we get to partner, chat. Only if we get to partner, so don't worry. Because of Twitch having to be a fucky-wucky, we're gonna have a, you know, a chill time for the entire month. And then for November, it's going to probably be it. I mean, if we somehow get partner on my birthday, that'll be really nice. That'll be a pretty good, you know, a neat birthday present. Slow and steady. Slow and steady always wins a race, chat. Slow and steady always wins a race. But then again, we got debuff and handicap because of Twitch. Twitch doing funny things. Twitch is a funny little guy. You know, they're a little tiny company, chat. We gotta give them as much patience and you know, generosity as much as we can. That'd be crazy timing. If we actually do get partner on my birthday, then I think that'll be the craziest birthday present ever. But I don't know. Let's see. It's just a hope. It's just a little tiny hope. And once we get to it, I think we're gonna have to do a lot of other things as well. I know. I'm just excited. I'm just excited to do content again. Because it's been a long time since I've done any type of content. You know, anything. They only hired 3 coders. Give the indie company a break. So true, gang. So true. They've only had about 3 coders, guys. Come on. They've only had about 3 coders. We gotta let them breathe. We gotta let them chill. We gotta let them vibe. Well. Also, I think maybe I'll play Hades 2 first, because I feel like having to get that out of my system is pretty good. Because if I don't get it out of my system, I'm gonna be playing Order 13 later and just want to play other game. So I'll probably take out Hades 2 out of my system after I eat lunch, and then after that, we are going to be playing Order 13. And you know what? I think it's good, because technically, it's going to be nighttime for me, and it's gonna be very, very scary, because it is technically a horror game, from what I've seen in the trailers. Not only that, but there's also kitties. You can also take care of a cat. You have a cat in your little tiny storage room or office. So that's nice. You have a little tiny cat having to be there with you. We're excited to see this journey unfold with you. Aw, very, very excited as well. My freedom is gone, your voice is back, so now I'm stuck here. Well, it is what it is, buddy. It is what it is. I was gone yesterday, though. So everyone had a break. Everyone had a break yesterday. Everyone is probably already sick of me for like 5 or so days straight. So having one day with me being gone is probably like a good thing. So everybody got a refresh. Hades 2 was a good start. Democracy can wait. Democracy can wait when we got a pretty major update and everybody hops on again or something like that. But yeah, I don't feel like playing Helldivers or something. That's why I was also debating if I should. But yeah, we can play Hades 2 first, and then we can play Order 13 last, and then we can yap for a couple more. You already know I was tired of you. Everybody's tired of me, let's be honest. Everybody's tired of me. Oh my god, I've been streaming for so long or something, for 5 days. So of course everybody's tired of me. My goodness. Thinking of Twitch as a college startup company is so funny. But they are! They're doing their best! They only have 3 or so, you know, like coders. They're doing their goddamn best, chat. Come on. Cut them some slack. They're doing the best. Also, thank God you're here now. Lemon Man, the Lemon Man. The little hee-ha-ha funny Lemon Man. Also, Citri, I have a band-aid somewhat for the overflowing of subs that we got. You know, the extra 100 that we got. I finally got like a goal or something that seems impossible for chat to not do. And that's like, if chat is like, if we reach 1,000 subs, then I'll commission a 3D model. But it's impossible, so no one's going to achieve it. So we're done. We are done. Our mission's done. I don't have to count anymore. You don't have to count anymore. The mods don't have to count anymore! Yay! Swear to God, if you're gonna be self-deprecating when I'm trying to be jokingly mean, I'll find you and lend you a hug. You already know that I'm always gonna be self-deprecating. Self-deprecating, blah, blah, blah. Hell yeah, no count. We're not counting anymore. We're done. Counting has been done. The count is done. You know, I don't have to do any more counting. That's the silver lining about all of this, is that I don't have to do any more counting. At 1001, can we get the mods to do a group karaoke? Sure. 1001, we can get the mods to do their own karaoke. I'll bring them, I'll get them to VC and they do their own karaoke or something. I don't know, or maybe they record. So yeah, it is what it is. Do we know who were the biggest? Yep, I already have them as the. What's the word? I already have them as the VIPs. I've already listed them down, so it's all good. Don't worry. But we don't even have the best singers in the mod squad anymore. What do you mean? Everyone sings really real well. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh wait, Noble, new entry. Nani? Let's go clipping, but yeah, that's not gonna happen, so don't worry. Don't worry, Citrate, it's not gonna happen. How many subs we need for that? For science reasons? We need 400, okay? We need 400. We need 400, and that's like impossible. 400 subs in what, 2 days? No. There's no fucking shot, bro. There's no fucking shot. There is no fucking shot. There's no way. Can we just have Macy and Noble duetting? That'd be cute! That'd be real cute! Coulter be going through his own struggles. Coulter will just have his own solo. I'm gonna ask you guys like, all right, gang, record, sing something. Then I'll post it on stream and stuff. And then I'll be with chat having to listen, just going like, yeah, we're gonna have a mod concert. The only thing word of note in Helldivers 2 right now is if you want to fight the automaton incendiary corp with fire tornadoes, that's a no for me. Take that as a sign of continuing my civilian life. So no, I will not be doing that. Not be doing that. No. But yeah. Don't worry, gang. It's gonna be a long time until we can have the mods do a karaoke and we can all, like, you know, celebrate and enjoy their concert, because that's not gonna happen. Because I don't want to count. Counting is too tiring. Too tiring and too much for me. It's too much for my little bird brain, okay? I'm already also gonna be doing a cover as well, so you guys are already getting a lot of rewards. You guys are getting so much from all the goals, so with that happening, we don't need any more, okay? Okay, moving on. Moving on. But yeah, I'll play Hades 2. I'll probably skip Helldivers and stuff today because, again, I don't think there's any new things with Helldivers as of the moment. And I feel like my friends are currently not into Helldivers as well, so can't wait for you to have to go outside to film your background for the MV. I honestly am excited to do that too, because all I have to do is just put my phone, just, you know, face up and just walk to places at some point. That's all I have to do, and then like minor edits here and there to make it so that the video can be made. When the Peak game collabs? It's gonna be for tomorrow. We're gonna be playing with Yomi, Roy, and Meg. So it's gonna be a fun time. Yes. I use evasive maneuvers on this karaoke thing. Evasive maneuvers, yes. Thankfully, you are not a mod, so that means you are saved. You are saved from having to record and stuff like all the other mods. If I say thankfully, going like it's a punishment if they do a recording of them singing. Lol, totally not trying to figure out how to get the last 400. So, Damon, it's impossible. You're not going to do anything, okay? You've already done so. You're already winning. You won. You won. There's nothing to prove. There's nothing to prove anymore. You've won. You're top 1 and everything. You're getting a lot of things as well. I'll sacrifice my mod for Cade. What do you mean? Imagine being a mod. Me no, but promo to get others maybe. Okay. I love what you're having to promote. promote like, oh yeah, 400 subs more, and then we're gonna be making sure that this person has a 3D model. It's going to be a chibi 3D model. I'm not gonna have a full 3D model because I feel like that's gonna be way expensive. That's gonna cost like more than just the entire thing. As much as that would be, well, unless I can find somebody who can actually like do it for a very cheap price, which maybe I could, but I'm not gonna do that. Full 3D model might be resource intensive on the PC. Well, my PC is pretty good. My PC is really, really good because it can run Elden Ring and stuff. Like the reason why my model is, let's just say, having a rough time with Clear Obscure or a Night Rain at times is because my model is also heavy. My model is heavy. My model is full of amazing, amazing things. And with it having to be high quality and stuff, of course, it's going to fight with the GPU of which one should be more smoother. So, with that happening, it is what it is. PC can handle it, just can't handle 4K gaming and top tier mod. Yeah. Top tier model and 4K gaming. Like, I have to choose one or the other. What does heavy model mean? Heavy model means is that the model is like high quality where either the, let's just say, the animations like these and stuff like that, or expressions and stuff like that are heavy, or that the model is big, like big in general, like the size of the model is big that it has to fight the, what's the word? It has to fight the GPU and stuff because VTube Studios uses the GPU. And streaming is already like rough and hard for most PCs. So, you know. But my PC is really, really well built, and I had like a lot of tech support friends, you know, chip in to make the thing possible. So yeah, gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah. Gonna need lots of RAM and lots of CPU cores. I already have lots of RAM. I have 64. I don't need to double that. What the heck? Get promoted to VIP instead. I love that. Oh my god. Takes away the mod only to be a VIP. But here's the thing, Citri. If you do lose the mod privilege, or you don't have the privilege to snipe or ban, and you will be the one to get timed out. Imagine having the other mods be drunk with power as you are just there on the side. Imagine that one. Are you sure you want to like get your little tiny, you know, little tiny badge away so that you'll get timed out? You won't have the satisfaction of having to ban somebody who's being weird in chat or something like that if we ever have one. Hey chat, you've got guts to make it this far. How do you think you can help us out and go through 400 more subs? And not only does our burb get their own 3D model, but we can get the mods karaoke. I love that you guys also love my mods so much. Oh, wait, is Mace even the mod anymore? Are we gonna have to open a spot for him? I mean, I feel like mods have unlimited spots, right? I can have like more than the normal amount of mods, right? I have never abused my power once, and I expect the rest of these dweebs not to either. I don't know if you could trust them about that. What do you think? What do you think the first thing that Reggie will do at the moment he hears that you are not a mod anymore? Let's be honest, he's gonna try to make sure you're either banned or timed out for as long as you can be. So, you know. I can have a few mods, trust. Only have a few mods. Unlimited mods, people sweat. No. I don't want to have unlimited mods. I feel like having unlimited mods is way too much. Also, I feel like we're not there yet. The moment that we hit maybe like the chat having to be a bit too fast, that's where I would need a lot more mods. But as of the moment, not much.
Poor guy.
Oh, welcome in! That's a crazy name you got there. Shitbox Garage. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. But yeah, oh, there we go. Immediately got sniped. Immediately got sniped. Angel of Death, hi, thank you so much. Welcome in. Hi, it's your first time here. Welcome. Hi. If chat go burr, I can get re-enlisted. Oh my goodness. I will not be silenced. Well, it's not gonna happen. If you guys can promote it. If you guys believe that there are people that can help us through with that goal. But right now, it'll be a very hard time. It's not gonna happen. Re-enlisted? What are you talking about, Kate? You were never an Andrea mod. They were before. They were for a little bit, I believe. I think they were when we were doing the 2,000 follower celebration. Excuse you. This follow. I only follow bottoms. Excuse you. I need you to know. I need you to be corrected. I am a switch. I'm a switch. I may be a bottom, but I'm half a bottom. Okay? I'm a switch. To anyone wondering, I am a switch. That's a crazy follow right there. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's a wild follow. I was wondering when they showed up. What do you mean when they showed up? You guys think that I'm a bottom? I give off bottom vibes? Really? Really? I'm more offended the fact that you guys think I'm fully bottom. That's what I'm offended about. That's also a lot, what? I'm sorry, your sentence is like making my brain go over what? That's also a like, she's a top. She just doesn't want to lose a follow. What? Oh, a lie, okay. That's also a lie, she's a top. She doesn't want to lose a follow, that's what you mean. Oh my god. How did it go, how did it go from PZs to this? Well, I don't know, man. A lot of mistakes in between, definitely. Switch life is best life, you are so right. I mean, you're a VTuber, so... That don't mean I'm no bottom! Your bonk don't work? It should work. The bonk should work. Did it not work? Mods? Is the bonk thing not having to play out? That's weird. The bonk should work. Is that allowed? There you go. The bonk is working. The bonk does work. There you go. Yes, it's allowed. You can follow me and you can bonk me. But that don't mean I'm a bottom. I'm half. I'm a half C. I'm half a bottom and half a top, okay? I did the test and everything, so I know. I know. I know. I know. You give off the same vibes as most of my friends who draw Emperor Scary Bring Back. Me and my girlfriend are both switches and it's never boring. Hey, that's good! That's real good, because that means every time that like it's fun time, it's always a new experience. So I think having to be switches are really, really cool. I'm just saying the statistics are there. Mom! But yes, honey, what is it? But the statistics are there, but that doesn't mean they're mostly correct. There is a small percentage chance, and I am one of those small percentage chance. So it is what it is. No fishing? Yeah, there's no fishing, sadly. No fishing, Sag. Then the one named Bonk don't work? Huh? Which one, huh? Do we have that on? Or is that like the sound alert? Let me double check that one. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, for some reason this is temporarily available, which is weird. Yeah, this one is temporarily available. This one is a sound alert. That one I have no idea why, and I have to probably double check that one. I'll probably have to double check. Thank you for having to bring that to my attention though. I only follow bottoms, I appreciate that. Oh gosh. Quack may potentially be down. I don't think I heard it either. Quack as well? What is happening with... Yeah, what? Oh no, it says like, reward is in cooldown. It'll be back in 5 seconds. There you go. Now you guys can get Quack back up. So it's all good. Unless that sound alerts is being weird. Oh, I think sound alerts is being weird right now. What is happening with sound alerts? Sound alerts, are you okay? You have been doing okay for the past couple days. I haven't streamed for 1 day and you broke? Is that what's happening right now? Is that what's happening right now, my guy? Uh-oh. Let me refresh my cache over here. But wait, you guys did it! You guys did it with the bits thing, so what's happening? Huh? Huh? Wait, can you guys test out the Quack thing again? Mods, double check that, would you please, and thank you. I appreciate that, thank you. I love how we're having... we're having scuff right now. It's still not working? Nani the fuck? What is happening? Hello? My sound alerts? First Twitch is being weird, and now this one. What is happening? Yeah, it says your bonk is like It's also not disabled. It's on. And there's no limits. So what is happening? Oh my god, it's not even having the thing. It's not even testing in my browser source. What's happening? Which bug? You have at least 3 of them. The one that's like the sound alert. The one that's purple color is sound alerts. And for some reason that is not working. I do not know why. It says here my browser source is online, but it's not working.
Hey, kappa, kappa, hey, kappa, kappa, hey.
Yeah, there you go. It works. And what's happening? The test works, and why is it not letting my sound alerts go through? Okay, there you go. All right, now it's working. I don't know, like what I don't understand, man. I'm an old soul that don't do tech support right, okay? So, okay, I think Quack should be okay now. Bonk is also should be okay now. Why is Bonk not playing? Hello? Okay, I truly think this is on sound alerts problem at this point. This is sound alerts problem at this point. So quick question, do you remember what you were doing 2 years and 7 months ago? No. I don't believe so. I think maybe I was probably... I was probably doing my indie streams way back when I was just a PNG tuber. I could be wrong, but I don't remember much, I will say. But yeah, the bonk does not work. Why is bonk not working? But then the rip works. Is a fake applause working? Okay, so bonk is broken. Quack is debatable, but the bonk one is broken. Let me do quack. All right, Quack is also broke. This is crazy. This is a fun time. This is truly a fun time. We're having a fun time today, chat. Truly. Why is realistic knocking working, but not the rest? What the heck in the... Ah. Purple bonk, I mean? Okay, wait. Let me go through with that a bit. Is that allowed? Yes, it's not allowed. It's allowed! It's allowed when things break, but if they don't work, I'm going to cry. I did bonk again, it's not... Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'll just go through and... Yeah. I'll just go through and double check this after stream. Savage Omega has been a hella and a half to beat in Wilds. I wish I could play, gang. I truly wish I could play. I wish I could play having to fight Omega, but I can't. I truly cannot. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be thrown off the game the moment I open it or something, or I don't know. But yeah, Wilds has just been not it for the past couple months or so, and they haven't really fixed anything regarding it. It could be because of a Windows thing, but I hate the fact that I can't even upgrade my Windows to 11. So, you know, and like I don't even know if it fixed itself. If it did fix itself, then why did it take that long? If it didn't, then I don't know what or how else I can do something with having to upgrade it. But I can't upgrade it, and that's the sad part. So it is what it is. I'll definitely have to check that out within the weekend, maybe, or after the entire week is done. But and it sucks. I just want to have a cheap time and just, you know, upgrade the thing. I don't want to upgrade to Windows 11. I feel like a lot of people don't want to, but it's having to need the updates for Windows or something like that. Some people need the updates, some people don't. The Omega makes me want to KMS solo, and playing with players is even worse because it's them who dies. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, I hope it does get fixed, because if it gets fixed the moment there's let's just say God, what's the word? If it gets fix. The moment that there's only a new DLC, I will genuinely cry because I I want to play the game as it is and get my chocobo. Is that so hard? No? Then why is it crashing? Oh man, I hate having to play Wild sometimes because of how janky it is. I love the franchise, but man, does it suck having to play the game when it crashes at every other minute and not let you play with your friends because the game is truly weird. Game has been a weird time. It's a weird time for the game. Not allowed to play with friends because game says so, and when the game says so, it's like I mean, I sure hope so that it does get fixed, because if it doesn't, then I think it's going to be a while until the DLC comes out, and once the DLC comes out, then I guess that's the only time I get to play it. And well, there's only like one copy in like the council, so if anything, I'm the only one playing the game. So because I'm mostly the one playing the game, I don't have anyone else to play it other than like the community, and that's why I have it as a community thing, is so that I can play the game with my community. But with the game having to crash so much with crossplay and just in general, then it's kind of hard having to do it as a normal, you know, weekly thing, a weekly basis where we can do Monster Hunter Mondays. We can't do it anymore because of how much Monhunt has been really rough recently with their patches. So yeah, and like it's optimized, it is smoother, but connection issue wise, it's really not that great. So I really wish though it does get fixed, or else I just go back to World or Rise or play other Monster Hunter game. Also, Monster Hunter will no longer support Windows 10. Yeah, that's the thing as well. It will no longer support Windows 10. But that's one of the reasons why I want to upgrade to 11 so I can play hee hee ha ha game. I truly wish I bought it on a console. Now that I think about it, I truly wish I bought it on a console. I wish I did, but no. I was so excited and so happy when it got out that I bought the pre-release. And you know, because I have a PC that can handle the game, I thought like, you know what? This will be fine. This will be great. I can play the game and not have problems. And when the game came out, oh boy, was it a rough time, because it is what it is. It is what it is. And now it's a very like debatable thing for me on whether I want to play with Wilds anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore. I'm just gonna go back to play my farming games. My farming games. My farming games and, well, Hades too. My roguelikes. I love my roguelikes a bit too much. I also plan on playing Cult of the Lamb again. I feel like every time, every single time, I somewhat do another like new start or a new save of Cult of the Lamb. I don't know why, but I just keep on having to start a new save with Cult of the Lamb. Probably because like the game is fast, the game is easy, and I can play it in just 2 streams. I can finish the entire game in just 2 streams and just do extended content afterwards. Wait, my eyes are a little bit itchy. Okay. My eyes are good now. Have you tried a Pow World before? Just curious. I have, yes, I have. And I got like a lot of pals in very funny ways. I plan on playing it again because I heard it's getting a full release. So that's one of the things I plan on playing, other than Legends of Arceus, which I hopefully get to borrow from my friends' games. Yeah, plus Wilds made playing with friends way more complicated than it needed to be. Yeah. I don't know why they could not just do it the way that they did with Rise, but, you know, they want to do something new and they want to test out something new, and, you know, it's not that really great. I love how the moment they say, like, oh, we can get up to 100 lobbies, and then the moment that barely any people, like, get to do or play with, you know, those big lobbies, they took that away. So it's truly funny. Incredibly funny how they did that, and then this took it away after a couple months. Oh, game. Why could you not just make it like Rise, where it's easy and simple and just fast? That's one of the reasons why, like, both me and Joel played a lot of it, because of how easy and fun it was, and how easy you just get to just join in the game. You don't get to do anything like, oh, joining in a squad, doing environment links or anything like that. No, you just, you know, invite them via Steam, and then that's it. You play afterwards, and it's not that hard compared to Rise, where, not Rise, Wilds, where you do environment link and sometimes it doesn't work, or you do a squad and it just kicks you out. I don't know. Yeah, unless it was your ISP problem, it would have been better to get it on console. Yeah, it do be. It's just very tiring having to have these problems and not having proper solutions, or that there is solutions, but I keep forgetting to either look through them, or people that I need to ask questions are busy. So, it is what it is. And there's a storm coming next week. Wait, really? Is there another storm hitting the Philippines again? Bro, it's already like, isn't typhoon season done? Like, around last month or so, isn't it done? I mean, I don't mind the cold, but I feel like it's been raining for a long, long time. It's really rough having to just have it rain all the time. They should really just remake the online party system. It's so ass. It's like 5 menus just to join someone. Yeah. Yeah. We have 2 or 4 more before officially done. Oh my goodness, we are in for a long ride. People in the Philippines, we're gonna be in for a long ride. I went to Rise for expecting not to like it, and it was so pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it's such a fun game. People forget how fun that game is. And I think if I am going to introduce somebody to Monster Hunter, I think Rise is one of the best ones to introduce them, because it's so easy. You get to just join your friends immediately. You just get to fight monsters immediately too. There is no like preposition other than like, oh yeah, I'm the head leader of this village. Go fight monsters. Go improve your rank. Do your job. Everything like that. But you immediately just get in. You fight with your friends and just arm and just do stuff together. You know? You get to turn off your brain. That is one of the games where I can just confidently turn off my brain because of how much muscle memory I've learned through playing the game for so long. Rise and World are so good. They're so good. I love both. I love both so much. I liked World the moment I got to Iceborne. The moment I got to Iceborne, I was so happy. I was so happy. I just wish that like they had the ability to let us like watch cutscenes together. And they did with Rise. They could have just copied whatever they did with Rise, made it more better in Wild, and like everyone would be very happy. They wanted to do crossplay. They could have done the system that whatever system that Rise had before. I know it's a lot complicated than that, and someone can correct me if I'm wrong here, but I truly believe that it's much better to probably have done that than whatever the hell happened with Wilds at the moment. Yeah, maybe we should just play. Maybe I should play Rise again, guys. Maybe I should start playing Rise again. It's because of the open world that made it much harder to do. The open world is nice. I think I like how open the world is, but definitely it's putting in a lot more things, because the environment is definitely something I am very happy about. What I'm not happy about is how much heavy it'll be. Like the good part about Rise is how like easy the game is. How easy and how small it is for like a lot of people. Where you can download it, it's not gonna be hard at all. It's gonna be really rough. You can play the game without much hitches and much problems because it's really that good. You don't need much of a strong PC to do so. You just need a pretty decent one, and it can run it. It can run it, and it's pretty fun. I love the game. I just wish that like it's just like Rise or World, or I mean Iceborne. Then I think we would be great. We would be good. The game would not need any weird squad. I mean, squad's nice and something like that, but yeah. Ah man, it is what it is. Let's see. Let's see though. Let's see. But here's hoping. Here's hoping. Co-op games are fun, especially when things get chaotic with your friends. That's why Helldivers is one of the games I find a lot of amusement. Yeah, and I think Peak as well. Peak, Helldivers, Repo, Lethal Company, like those games where it doesn't take a lot of like, you know, storage or space are not that heavy and everybody can afford, like those are the games that I think are worth having to play a lot with your friends. The reason why I play more of Peak, I play more of Helldivers, I play more of those rather than Wilds, because not only can only a few people play Wilds, but it's also very expensive, and not everybody has like a beefy PC to play the game because of how heavy it is. Meanwhile, there are a lot of indie game companies that do recognize that not a lot of people can have that equipment, or not a lot of people can have those funds, so they make games like Peak, make games like, well, Helldivers is still somewhat expensive, but still reasonably priced. You just have to grind everything to get what you want in game. But yeah, all other games, you can just buy them once and you get to play it for a long, long time with your friends. We'll be out we'll be going out now to touch grass and do groceries. You guys have fun. Yeah! I'll get all good and have fun with touching grass. I will say that I'm wondering if I will be touching grass today because it's a birthday of my uncle. It's my uncle's birthday today, so I really wonder if there's gonna be like a celebration that I'm gonna be joining. And so I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I'm only gonna be doing a short stream today, if not, because my grandma would probably drag me out to like, oh right, we're gonna go outside and, you know, eat food because it's your uncle's birthday. I'm like, okay. I feel like it's a good day to touch grass, or just in general, it's a good thing to touch grass. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi. Hello. Rina Mirai. Hello. I hope I'm saying it right. Hello, Rina. I just want to play games to be optimized because games like Wilds and Rivals crash my PC so often. Yeah. Rivals is also really nice, but man, uncle drinking time. So drinking time is a drinking time with the uncle. Yes. Maybe later. Who knows? Celebrate uncle's birthday, especially when food is available. Yes, I mean, they're the one who's going to treat us, so it is what it is. But yeah. It's a wild time today. That's why I'm still wondering whether we're going to be going out. I haven't gotten a proper answer, so that's why I'm choosing, like, oh, if I am going to be playing that game first, or will be playing that game first. But I'll probably ask for later. Well, the moment I eat food. I'll definitely ask my grandmama, our grandmama, if we're going to be outside touching grass today. Or, I don't know, if anything, something else. Maybe they'll just buy, like, food over here, like a pizza or something. Or, I don't know, anything. Anything fun, anything wild, anything crazy, but yeah. I think at this point, I think it's good for me to start eating lunch because I want to make sure that I get to eat. And then by 12 or so, 12, 20, 10, I'll be able to start playing game. So we'll have a lot of time and just having to start playing the game. Yeah. I'll also end stream on YouTube side so that we can have the stream be separate and put it as a Hades stream. I feel like I've been playing a lot of Hades recently. I know that's okay, because I've been enjoying a lot of Hades. I love Hades, and I love having to play the game. It's so good, and I hope to keep finding out more about the full release. But I want to finish Cronus' story first, so let's try to beat as much time as we can. You know, if you get the reference, hee haha. Let's try to beat time as much as we can, and hopefully get a lot of story bits, because we've beaten them twice now. We just need 8 more tries, and I think the story would be done, at least on Kronos' side. And then we'll move on to Typhon and beating that and seeing the end of Olympus. And hopefully we get, you know, the true ending for both, because there will be an epilogue afterwards, because Hades 2 will always have an epilogue. And the epilogue will always be really, really cute and really, really nice, so I hope to see the end of it. And after that, we can continue playing all of our other games. I do plan on having to, again, grind for Clair Obscure and get a lot of Pictos and a lot of, you know, maybe costumes for the gang. And then after that, we can go on and continue playing Dave the Diver for next week as well. I feel like for Dave the Diver, I don't need to grind. I just need to keep earning money at the sushi shop. And once we get to it, once we find out about the mermaids or the sea people, then we should be good. We should be good. It's gonna be done. And we can start a new series afterwards. Another thing is that you guys also have the choice of choosing what series I start and end with. So I'll probably have that as a poll, maybe. Or I'll look through the suggestions. Maybe make a suggestion channel. You're gonna beat time? Of course I'm gonna beat time! I'm always going to beat time. I beat him once. Well, not once. I beat him a lot of times already. So I plan on beating him an endless amount of times. Because why not? Streamer abuse Sag. I'm gonna be spamming as much as I can with my wand. I also have my wand up to level 5, so I just have to keep spamming on that one. I plan on using the other weapons, but maybe when I get to the surface and not like, you know, finishing story. I plan on finishing story before having to truly grind on everything else because game is fun. Game is real fun. Bum 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 bum. Okay, let me just prepare and having to do that and doing the
Hi, buddy.
oh,
You're on your
thank you for the follow. Hello. JK Puraki. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. I hope I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay, wait. Let me just move to the other screen because I will be taking a little wee tiny break because I have to eat lunch and stuff, or else my grandma would be like, "Hey, you have to eat lunch," and all that stuff. Chrono's just in a loop of getting his butt kicked. Yep, all the time. I'm just gonna keep using probably Hephaestus and Demeter boons because they're really good. I also hope to get Born Again with Hera, so as much as we can, let's try to get Born Again when we start playing in a bit. Okay, let me go to the other stream. Hello! It's a me! I'm here! Okay, I'm gonna have this be put into BRB. And what I can do is I can let you guys watch me, Roy, and Kane react to Power Rangers again, because I know a lot of people are enjoying that one a lot. So let me just do that one. And move myself to the side. To those who are wondering, enjoy your food, don't make grandma mad. I will not make grandma mad. And to those who are also wondering if we're gonna have a part 2 with grandma, maybe we're gonna have a part 2 with grandma. Because grandma is pretty happy and having to talk with you guys, and I think they want to have an entire like day of just having to talk with you guys at some point. So who knows? Who knows? Somewhere in the future, maybe we're gonna have grandma, and we're gonna have a picture of grandma someday. Since you guys are having to fund that on Throne as well, because you guys want to give that gift to grandma of having that. Okay, there you go. I'm gonna put this right over yonder. I'm gonna put that really quick. Okay. Grandma PNG would be peak. Grandma having their PNG would be really nice. We'll get around to it, I'm sure. Okay. Alright, YouTube chat, I will be seeing you. I will go live the moment I have Hades 2 up and going. But I will not be putting up the live for YouTube until after. Until when I get back. So, if you guys want to hop on into Twitch so you guys can watch, you know, the Power Rangers thing, then I highly recommend doing so. But I will be ending the stream so we can have it separate. Because I think having it separate, like, does a lot more, you know, it makes sure that we have things segmented. And I want to make sure that I can keep them segmented rather than keeping them all in one go. Because I know that, like, if we're going to get highlights, then this is one of the best ways of doing so. Alright, I'll see you guys on YouTube in a bit. After I get back in maybe 20, 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. And then, yeah. I'll also let you guys know if we're going to be going to touch grass today. Just so we can celebrate Uncle's birthday. But if not, then we can just continue on having to play game. But yeah, BRB really quickly.